that's fine. I get that, but you're wrong and I hate you.
What is up, guys? How the heck are you? Thank you so much for being here. I do very much appreciate it. Wrangler Dad, who I know is lurking, going to the gym, all that fun stuff. King, Corvina, appreciate y'all being here, hanging out. So, tonight is the night that we start Metal Gear Solid 3. Snake Eater. We're gonna see how this is gonna go. Haven't played this since it was a newer game, so can't really say how it's gonna go, but got high hopes.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Yeah. Good job, Snake. You're funny. What are you doing, little gizmo? (1964).
Altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask.
What the hell? Oh, you know what? I bet that's why they asked me that. I didn't know that would do that. Shit, can we go back to the beginning?
Jack, I've got some important news.
Damn it, hold on, guys. Obviously it asked me that because of that reason. I was like, why is it asking me what Metal Gear Solid I like? Now I obviously know the reason why. So hold on. I thought it was a weird question, honestly. I thought maybe it had something to do with the controls or something, but obviously whatever you pick decides what character you play as. Wonder if that's a HD version thing or something. So I guess we'll pick, I like Metal Gear Solid 3, so it gives me the default. I'll play as freaking Raiden. Who wants to do that shit? I was like, why does Snake have silvery long hair? This is not right. Alright, I like MGS3. Oh, it gives you different options too. European extreme, game ends when being seen by an enemy. Holy shit, dude. That is extreme. We're not going that, we're just gonna do normal. We are just gonna do normal, cause
After the end of World War II,
frankly,
the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
got any exciting weekend plans? Nope. Me neither.
Uzbekistan. Altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization.
Yay, we're Snake now.
Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mask. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Yeah. Come on, Gizmo. Gizmo. He doesn't care.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
He just wants to
External
sleep.
temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate the alarm model.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Go, Snake, go. He's got skills. Yes. He's got nunchuck skills, bow staff
Jack, I've got
skills.
some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Alright, Wrangler, see you when you get back, buddy.
Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. We used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly after.
Thank you for the retweet, Corvina.
I was the
Much
one
appreciated.
conducting the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October 16, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent...
King, thank you for that retweet as well, my friend.
But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Alright, Sokolov. Gotta find you. We're going in. Like a boss. A big boss. Ha! I got jokes.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino-Yarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west. If we
Alright,
don't
Snake.
get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking.
It always is.
Once we've confirmed the rescue, Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast,
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. I'm thinking so. Because nothing ever goes exactly to plan. Let's face it. Oh no, I lost my gear. All that fresh gear. That's signature landing. But will he ever? And thank you, Justin, for the retweet. You guys are awesome. Appreciate all that support. Exactly. I mean, you could have. Could have. Snake. David Hayter, the only snake. The one true snake. Nothing but respect for my solid snake.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment to procure on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No. There's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food.
That's not a knife. Now that's a knife.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call.
Of course
if I
it
need to
is.
talk.
Of course it is.
You need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
All right. Where's my backpack? Said he could see it from here. To this tree. Oh, really? Is it? Oh, it's that one over there. Aha! Ground control to Major Tom. We have liftoff.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire.
That is
Once its
bullshit.
durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Telling it like it
Solo
is.
covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you.
He's
Can't
saying
let
I
the
gotta
enemy
clean
know
up
you're
my
there.
poos.
This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. There'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
Damn
I'm
right.
afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
Remember
I'll keep it in
that.
mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
Yes, Snake.
Real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your
Sounds
mission
good.
data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack
Damn it,
for short.
Gizmo.
You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very
Yeah.
funny.
I wasn't joking.
She got
But I'll
you.
tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the
There
reserved
it is. I was
save
gonna
frequency,
say.
140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake. Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place.
The boss.
She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
Oh, snap.
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides
We've
of a
got spirit.
single
How
coin.
about you?
They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit.
Foreshadowing.
Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You are a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing
Soldier.
more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
The will of the
People are the
leader.
ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The
Call me
legendary unit
Snake.
that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit. A group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah.
You guys
I
haven't
can't
seen
think of
Escape
anyone
from New
else I'd
York
rather
or
have
Escape
with
from
me.
LA.
Oh, and one
One of the
more thing,
lines from
boss.
there. Snake
Yes?
Plissken.
It's good to hear your voice again.
Kept calling him Pliskin.
Same
Call
here.
me Snake.
After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC.
Not to
Close
mention
quarter
in
combat,
the
huh?
second one
I've
that we
been in
just
Green
played
Berets
through,
for the past few years.
Snake's fake name was
Probably rusty.
Pliskin.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Damn right.
Where are you, boss? Next to the major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you.
I'm gonna try.
Forget that this is a stealth mission.
It's a stealth mission. Stealth is not optional?
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Hey, don't point that thing at me.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Right, meow. Alright, cool. First of all, Major Tom. Major Tom and Paramedic. Yeah, let's go ahead and get our first save in. Since we just sat through like a half hour of dialogue. Or more.
Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla, King of Monsters?
No, what is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version, too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see
No
the original?
nukes, no
You'll just have to go to
nukes.
Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
Well, if you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America, too.
Why's that?
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of course! Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's
Oh,
the
sure.
magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
Alright, cool. What else we got? Let's see. Sonar, motion detector, EP sensor, fake death pill, cigar. Projection mic, okay. Change up the camo. Oh yeah. You're gonna be styling and profiling. Alright, so controls feel pretty similar. Pretty similar to 2, except for it's a behind. It's more of like a or not, I shouldn't say traditional, like a third-person game instead of the top-down camera. So that'll take a little getting used to, but I think we'll be good. Might actually even be easier for me to get used to since I'm more used to recent games. There's gators. What the fuck? I didn't mean to do that. Leave it to me, right? We slice this gator up. Oh, good job, Snake. Apparently not. Yeah, we can put it to sleep. Oh, he wakes up immediately. Just wasting my health. Doing stupid shit. Shit, there's another one on there. What the hell? I ain't gonna mess with it. There's so many of them. Oh shit, I'm sinking, bro. Oh god.
Snake, do you read? Snake!
Major.
Snake, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Getting the shit
You're
kicked
far
out of me.
from okay. Look at your life gauge. You're on your last leg.
No, I can still...
See?
Snake, this is a solo sneaking mission. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Huh?
It means there's no backup, no cavalry. If you're taken out, nobody is there to take your place. Pull out for now and recuperate.
Find a hiding place and get some rest. Your life gauge will gradually recover with time. But the speed of your life gauge recovery depends on the level of your stamina gauge. So get plenty to eat, then get some rest. You hear me? Do you hear me?
I hear you.
That was really bad timing for you to call me. Like, really bad timing. What are you doing down there, Gizmo? Bug juice. The juice is loose. Alright, let's start making some better choices here. I don't know how to, like, fight the animals. Did that work? Hey, it did. Oh my god! I kicked the snake in the face and it died. It's amazing.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
Major
They're
Tom.
probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s. and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively.
I already did that.
Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa.
Are you sure?
The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Okay, sure. Why not? Let's be one with nature. Hey, it's a log. It's bug juice. Everybody loves bug juice. %90 camouflaged. Gotta get used to the whole having to double tap X now. Alright, you go on the tall grass where nobody can see you. Got him on the shoulder. It shouldn't take long for it to kick in.
Just my imagination.
It's just my imagination. Really? There we go. You're gonna have to double tap. Granada! There you go, sleep in the tree. It's good for you. I don't know.
What's wrong?
I don't know, kiddo. Gotta use these controls. I don't know, like you. I mean, I get ammo and shit from them by dragging them, but I was doing it to conceal them. I don't think there's really any more enemies out here. Alright, where'd I come from? Came from here, right? So, are you sure? I don't know that it is. Good night. Time to go to sleep. It's time to sleep. Alright, let's go. We're making good progress so far. Oh snap, you already know. Look at that smile, that smirk, that sadistic SOB. Yeah. Got him. Beekeeper. Oh shit, why'd you fall, Snake? Is it really that hard to run across the bridge? I guess so. Oh, they went straight off the map. They weren't joking around.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Let's do it. Let's rescue him. Let's fuck shit up. What we're here for. Thousands. Yeah. Down, let's go. Okay, let's go. Come on, Snake. Yeah, nobody hang with my stuff. Okay. I agree. I'm gonna drag him off just to be safe. I can see that guy there. Soviet Union. Oh, that's great. Asgreen. I don't know where that guy's going. Then just do it.
Who's that?
Oh shit, he saw me.
What's going on?
Ah shit. Whoa, why'd you turn around? No, Snake, get up. Then do it. Oh, that's true.
He's over there? I see him.
Damn it. No, get up. I hate that. Oh my god. Having to double tap X to get him to stand up. Things change a lot from game to game. You have to get used to. Just keep running back and forth from zone to zone.
He's over there?
No, thank you. They're all behind me, man.
This is HQ. Control here. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
No, don't do that. I'm still learning how to snake over here. Calm down, Gizmo. He gets so upset whenever anybody leaves the room. I mean, I knew it was going to be a long shot trying to sneak through the interior, but I had to give it a go, no? He gets so mad, dude. I know there's still gotta be some enemies in there. No, go through the hole. Gizmo! Dog's just going nuts because Crystal's out there. Let's try this again without the whole, you know, getting caught thing, if that's possible. Just stay sneaking. I know we're not sneaking very well, but he's just so mad. He's so mad, guys. You don't even know. Oh my god, it's a snake. He's just sitting at the door whining. He's whiny. Oh god, get away from me, snake. He just like totally ignores me too. He doesn't care what I have to say. Is that a fucking trap? Or something else? No, it's the grating. Okay. I know there's a guy over there because I just saw him. There he is. Gizmo! It's just so damn loud. What do you want? What do you want? Hold on, let me bring him up here. I don't know what happened in the game while all that was going on. Apparently somebody else got found. Can I go through this way? No. We go up here? Yes. Maybe. What the fuck? Hey. Yeah, he was going buck wild in here.
You must be Sokolov.
What you doing, man?
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Okay, tell me what to do, bro. Come on. Don't fuck around.
Hey,
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland.
It's gonna seize
Ever since
control.
the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the Gru.
Colonel
He has control
Volgin.
over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power.
Damn you, Volgin. You son of a bitch. No?
The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to
I'm
me.
working on it, bruh. I'm working on it, bruh.
By the way, your Russian is superb.
King, thank you for the 46 bits, dude.
Where did you learn to speak it?
Appreciate that, man.
From my mentor.
Is that so? America's truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts.
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Corvina, thank you for the 20 bits. Muchos gracias. Every little bit helps.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
What in the fuck is that guy doing? He doesn't know what you said. It's the enemy.
Freeze!
Oh my god, no. It was a trap the whole time.
So this is the legendary boss. Huh? We meet at last.
Little buddy.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. What's a Gru soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you.
Oh shit, it's Ocelot.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Damn, Ocelot. What the hell?
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the Gru.
Sokolov, take
Yep.
cover.
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
Hey, Gizmo.
Crew operatives!
What is that stance? That gun.
I was petting my puppy.
If you're not the
Aw,
boss,
what are you doing? What are you doing, baby?
then die.
I'm giving it to him. Oh, look at Snake go.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
Get him, Snake! Show no mercy. Snake, you're showing mercy. Yeah, he's got a trank in the arm. That hurts.
Impossible. You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting.
Hey, what's up, J-Dog? How you doing, man?
Pretty good.
You're pretty good.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you alright?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking
How you
orders from
doing,
a
man?
colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off.
Doing pretty well, actually. Ready for some stealth killing action. I don't know about all that. Some stealth dying action. Ah. Ah. Not me, what? Oh god. Bada. Where the fuck is this guy? What am I doing? What is life right now? I don't even know. Full disclosure, oh shit. I'm drinking a little tonight because why not? Just why not? So, you know, that might have an effect on how things go. Just FYI. Bam. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Let me tell you, those cats were fast as lightning. Didn't I get some snake to eat? How do I eat the snake? Food. Yeah. Ooh, tasty. You have earned a trophy, Snake Eater. Snake Eater. It can get worse than normal? Yeah, it can. Trust me, dude. It can get worse. The fuck am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to go back to where I came, maybe? Maybe. Probably, I don't know. Are you a new player? Might as well be. I haven't played it since it was like brand new, which was like, what, 14 years ago? So yeah, and I only played it one time. So you could pretty much say new. How are you doing, a Flaming Peach? Decided I was going to play through all of them, so it's been quite the experience, to say the least.
You okay?
Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
The bad men are coming. An MGS expert, I can help you if you need something. Nice, I appreciate that.
Yes. The Shagohod. The dreaded
I'm sure I will, because I don't remember any of this game
It can launch
at all.
nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain.
Oh yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo.
Alcohol can improve skills until you end up running into a wall thinking you're tanking the boss while the rest of your party four-mans it.
Is
Yeah,
that thing finished?
pretty much.
This is only the end of phase 1. It won't
You
be
hit
truly
that
finished until
that
we complete
point where you become better at video games, but then it quickly descends into becoming horrible at video games.
If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War.
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
Yeah, that's GTFO, man. No time to waste. Drinks for everyone. Sounds good. Seems good, man. If only it were this easy. But we know it's not gonna be. It just never is. Oh shit, it's the boss.
Boss?
What in the fuck?
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Betrayal all around. Never fails. No, not the bees. Not the bees.
Hornets.
That's from a movie. A very bad movie. In case you didn't know. Seems legit, I guess. I'm about to go here in a minute and get a fresh drink, actually. I need a refill.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood. Is he crying?
She's actually out of the room right now. But I'll be going here in a minute to take my break anyway. Once all the current cutscenes are over.
Kuwabara, Kuwabara. Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Yeah, he said unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he?
This can't be happening.
Another one of your disciples?
Unit? Maybe.
Are we taking him with us?
An absolute
This one is
unit.
still just a child.
Just in
Too
awe on the
pure
size
for
of
us
this lad.
cowards. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
Dude, you just got owned.
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him.
He's my apprentice.
Jack, you can't come with us.
It's a trick. Don't do it, Snake. Don't do it, man. Oh shit. Rip Snake. It's been an honor and a privilege.
The new blood has been rejected.
The D&D homebrew out of the MGS series. Can you recommend anything interesting on focusing my skills? Oh man, I don't know if that's my area of expertise.
Are we done here?
I haven't
Now,
played
onto Sokolov's
any of
research
these
facility.
games in so long. This is my first foray back into them, so
Shadowgard is ours.
I hadn't played any of them in probably like 10 years before the last week and a half.
Drift away.
She was
My
trying to
place is
save
with
him.
now.
She's trying to do the right thing. Yeah, Respect, respect. What? No, I said I was about to take my break as soon as all these cutscenes were over, so... No, because I gotta take my break anyway. Wake up, Snake! Snake! What's wrong? What's cool? I don't know. He's not doing too hot.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah, just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it.
It's about to be over, all right.
Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major, the boss, she's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button and surgical treatment using the weapon window button. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with the left stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left stick to select the medical item and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
No, not at
Stay
all,
with me.
honestly.
Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
Okay, I'm gonna try though. Alright, Snick. Solid Snick. Let's see, suffering from a deep cut, bleeding. Suffering from a deep cut, bleeding. Oh my god. I'm bleeding. Bleeding cuts. Yeah. Infected. Burn. Ah. Good. I done told you. Was this now? I'm suffering from a deep cut. Okay. Okay. Bone fractured. Maybe. Yeah. I did it. I'm a master surgeon now. Can't nobody hang with my stuff. Oh. Damn, Snake. Damn. Got messed up, man.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
You can't do it, man. You just can't. Get up, Snake. Don't give in. You can do it. We all believe in you. We all believe in you. Like no one ever has.
Shagohod.
I'll show you.
Appreciate that, King. I think I'm gonna get you to patch yourself up, yeah. Do surgery on yourself first, and then we'll come help you. It's all good. Snake is a pro. That's why he's gonna be the very best. Like no one ever was. Just wait and see. Ravina, thank you for the 12 bits. Muchos gracias. Come on, Ocelot. Snap out of it. The fuck are you doing, dude?
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death.
Oh shit.
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Oh shit.
Even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Damn. Ocelot trying to be the voice of reason. Just realized I have not saved since the very start of the game. That was only the beginning.
With darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart. But you're so supreme.
This song, though.
I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Someday you go through the rain, and someday you'll feed on a tree frog.
The name's Snake. Solid Snake. Or in this case, Naked Snake. Yeah, I'm excited to play through it because, like I said, I only played it the one time when it was still a new game, so I've been playing through all of them one by one to experience them all. Snake Eater. 1 week later.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload anti-3 systems shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
Well, that's incentive for you.
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you, too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This Fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban. This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson? Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB-754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard that. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin? Of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the Boss? The mother of your special forces?
The Boss. The one and
She
only.
took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The Boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. But serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the Boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The Army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
Welcome back,
I
Wrangler.
would like dearly to believe.
Appreciate you being here, man.
However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear
No worries, man. Glad to have you as always.
You must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence.
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
5 years later.
Means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
I say it'll be a little worse than that.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route.
Seems good,
You'll need to
man.
rendezvous with him when you get there.
Let's go!
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Damn. Always knew how to make an entrance. Oh. Good job, Snake. And we're back right in the shit again.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volkin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
Major
I'm changing my
Tom.
codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
Wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany.
Well, that's good, man.
Prisoners dig 3 tunnels.
Hopefully they'll be able to figure
but the
something out
Nazis
for you.
find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square 0. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again.
That's no good, man.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license
Major
revoked.
Dick.
More or less the same kind of fate.
Major Harry
frequency
Dick.
is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Okay.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How will I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, "Who are the Patriots?" and Lali Lulelo.
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Well, shit.
Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Nothing like putting me on the spot. Damn. Alright, hold up. Save.
Paramedic.
Snake, it's so good to hear from you again.
Same here. It's been a week, hasn't it?
4 days, actually.
Huh?
It's been 84
You're still
years.
unconscious, though.
Then you must have seen me naked.
Yeah, but you were all wrapped up in bandages and tubes, so I couldn't do anything but look.
Better luck next time.
Let's hope so.
Ah.
But seriously,
You go,
don't forget
Snake.
that you were like that until just yesterday. In fact, you really shouldn't even be on this mission. Keep an eye on your stamina gauge. If you start to run low, don't push yourself. Eat something to replenish your stamina. And try not to get yourself hurt. If you're wounded or get bitten by a venomous animal, go into the survival viewer immediately and treat yourself using Cure.
Yeah. I can see you still know how to nag.
You're welcome. And I can see you still don't know when to keep your mouth shut.
Maybe so. By the way, I heard you're going to lose your medical license if this mission fails.
Yes, there was
Damn.
talk of that, but the mission won't fail, will it?
Of course not.
Good. I believe in you. But you know what? I really don't care about my medical license.
Didn't they use that to force you to participate in this operation?
No, I volunteered.
Why?
So that I can watch over you.
Uh-huh.
Snake, you're the best agent I've ever seen. But you push yourself too hard. You're reckless. Someone has to stop you from getting into trouble, to make sure you and the boss don't kill each other. So that's why I volunteered. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better guardian angel than me, right?
True.
Thanks.
Stop right there. You can thank me when you get back.
Damn it.
All right.
Alright, well, let's save it up. Seeing as how we just watched like another half hour of cutscenes. So yeah, we'll take a break after this cutscene's over, and that's like 45 minutes later. Well, shit.
Okay, good luck, Snake.
Thanks.
So, with that being said, I am finally going to take my break. So hang tight for just a few minutes, guys, and I will be right back. I am back, ready for action. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. Jarko, what's up, man? How the hell are you? Yeah, it's actually past halftime. I've been on for 2 hours and 20 minutes, but there was just so many cutscenes. So many cutscenes, man. I was like, after this, I'll take a break. And then it was like an hour later. Yes, do it. Do it. Who's that? Kick that snake. Man. You can't even kick a snake right. Hi, King. Did I just hear a horse? Hi, Corvina. Oh, hey. It's my drone thing. Hi, Corvina. Seabiscuit. Seabiscuit.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
It's the boss.
Boss.
That arm
Corvina's
still
in the game.
What are you doing here?
Damn. Got owned again.
Go home.
I like Hungry Howie's. Could have mailed us some of that
My
shit.
sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Well, I was until you took my gun apart.
Boss.
Boss, how could you?
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America.
We'll get it one day, because one of these days I want to get back down to that town. Check stuff
That
out.
should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry. The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Why'd you defect?
Why?
I didn't.
Yes, you did,
I'm
bitch.
loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings?
She said unit. I'm never gonna not make that joke, by the way.
You don't know the truth yet.
Big
But sooner
Howies
or
for
later, you'll have to
everyone.
choose.
Yeah, it had a lot of like little local shops,
expecting
antique shops, and all that kind of cool stuff. And yeah, the Hungry Howie's was like a
But you can't
huge
defeat me either.
restaurant with a full buffet and
You know me
everything.
too
It was
well.
cool.
Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long.
Don't you talk about my bandana? Oh, the horse stepped on my fucking hand.
Kill you.
That is not cool.
Now, go home.
I have to fix that shit up. Yeah, I don't remember because we were just kind of driving around and then.
I was ambushed by the
Yeah, I
boss.
think so.
What?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know.
Poor Snake.
But
What's
what
up,
was the
Jarka?
boss
I don't know if you
doing
heard
here
me
in the
before.
first
How are you
place?
doing, man?
There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her.
Damn, I didn't
know that all too
remember that it was that far.
Got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
Well, that's helpful.
This is HQ. Control here. Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Damn it, man. I wasn't prepared for any of this. Oh yeah, for sure. Stay away from me, Snake. No! I'm gonna wait this caution out, and then we'll continue. Oh yeah. So I'm saying, I mean, obviously it's not just about going to get some big howies. It's an adventure. Got a knife. That's not a knife. At least now if a snake comes at me, I can stab him. Stab him? with My stabbing knife. Come on. 15, 14. Hey, come on. I'll take your word on that. Most definitely.
This is HQ. Patrol here. No problems detected. Understood. Return to your position.
Hey, get away from me, Snake. Damn it. I'll stab you. Oh, it's a frog. Not a snake. There's a snake in the tree. There's snakes everywhere. This is bullshit. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Don't come over here, bro. I already see I'm gonna have to kill you. Or at least take you down.
Huh?
Slice him up, Snake. Now drag him. Drag his ass. What do you got? Grenade, okay, I can work with that. Hopefully this is the way I'm supposed to go. Of course you did. Am I going the right way? I don't think I am. This is not very helpful. This is not a helpful map. Damn you, map. Oh god, no. Don't kill me, bro. Why is my knife not equipped anymore? Some bullshit. Why you do this to me, Snake? What's up, Madden? How you doing? Cut you, bird. What? I don't know. Damn it, Snake. Do the thing. Or just do whatever you want. It's a goat. Oh yeah. Styling now. Obviously I did go the wrong way, but it's okay, we ended up getting some stuff out of it. Got some grenades and got some food. Confusing game when I played during middle school. Yeah, I was just saying that I hadn't played this game pretty much since it was new, which was like, what, like 14 years ago? So it's a new experience, more or less. Keep that knife equipped. Don't rat me out, wildlife, now. And gators. But it's a good game, from what I remember. And everybody still talks about it in a very good light, so I'm excited to play through it. I just started on tonight. I've beaten the first 2 already. Yes. Exactly. Stay away. I don't have to fight you, bro. But I will stab you in the neck if I have to. No joke. No joke. Yeah, right now I'm doing a run through of all the Metal Gear Solid games, but I pretty much just play anything. Before this, I played through South Park, The Fractured Butthole. I played through God of War. I was playing State of Decay 2. I mean, I pretty much play everything. Alright, bro, you really need to just get the fuck out. Let me just sneak up behind you here.
Huh?
Oh no. He heard me.
Radio, get us some backup.
What is this now? No, don't see me. I'm gonna hide by the trees. Bro, he saw me. That's bullshit. He knew right where I was. I'm gonna go this way. Can I hide in the tree? No, he won't go in the tree. I agree. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Probably not. It might though.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Control here. We've lost sight of the intruder, going into high alert.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
No, the enemy's not nearby anymore, damn it. He's wrong. There's nobody here. Do you have your charger? Well, what the fuck? Shit, there's so many of them, bro. There's just so many of them. Don't come over here. There's nobody here but us blades of grass. Obviously, even crawling, they can hear you coming up behind them. So you pretty much just have to try to jump up and rush them. Hope for the best. If you have to engage at all.
What's that sound?
There's nothing here.
No, there's a snake in the grass. Get away from me. Why did the caution reset? Damn it. Isn't the exit like right there? Make a run for it. Screw these guys. Screw you guys, I'm going home. But did you hold it like a bong hit? Because if not, then it just doesn't even count. Can't believe I'm still under caution, man. It's bullshit. This is harassment, man. I don't think this caution's ever gonna end, dude. What you doing? What are you doing? Oh. That's fine. No. Just gotta keep tabs on you. Hey, at least he's awake. Come on, bruh. 20 seconds. If this resets again, I'm gonna be pissed. Trying not to take any chances. Gizmo. Get away from there. No, don't come over here, dude. Don't come over here.
HQ, please respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. The situation is normal.
Understood. Return to your position.
Come on, man. Return to your position. You have your orders. Get the fuck out. I'm not cool with this at all. It's a very tense game. Oh man. Well, you know, they want you to be stealthy. And that's not my strong suit at all. So, you know. Oh god, no. No, get up, Snake. Why won't you go up?
Who's that?
There we go. There we go. That's better. That's mo better. Oh shit, there's another one. Okay, let's just charge him too. Yeah. It's working out better to just do that than to try to hide from him. Stab him. My stabbing knife. I want to peel your skin off and eat it. Aha, so we're here again. There's some food, calorie mate. Let's eat the calorie mate. It's probably awful. Oh, apparently it's great. Giant anaconda. Are there enemies afoot? Haven't seen any yet, but gotta be some here, right? See you? Good job. That's asking a lot. What's this now? A box. It's just a box. Mine dissector. Oh god. That's not really a good sign though. Interesting. Don't I know it? Don't I know? I was hoping to find a gun here, you know. A gun, let alone multiple guns. Oh shit, that triggered. I just came from there, apparently that started something. Seems good, man. Seems good. Look at Snake, he's ready, man. Gonna stab someone right in the jugular.
Sorry I'm late.
Cut the engine. They'll hear us.
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots?
That classic sound, man.
Answer me.
Answer me, damn it. It's a trap.
Trapped.
Get down!
Damn, she's straight gangsta.
There is your answer.
Actually, that wasn't my answer. You didn't tell me who are the Patriots. Just saying. After this, and you can get the badass skull face paints on the side of the building. I think, oh shit, it can be like death itself. Fucking Snake, dude.
The name's Eva.
Resist the power of boner, Snake. Don't do it. Don't do it. Fucking Snake, dude. I'll look for it.
This wasn't part of the plan. What happened to Adam?
Smashed upside the head. She didn't even give the password. Can't trust that, man.
Huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
Damn, straight to business, huh?
What happened to Adam?
Colonel Volgan is a very suspicious man. He decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
And you were?
Yes.
Why?
Because I can do things he can't.
I heard you used to be a codebreaker for the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol. Around
Oh,
here,
shit.
even that's hard to come by. Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you is American-made.
No one can resist Snake.
Incredible.
Do you like it?
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced. And the interlock with the frame is tightened for added
Oh
precision.
shit, gun porn.
The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized.
Snake don't give a shit, he just likes the gun.
Where'd you get something like this?
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from. You had this with you, didn't you? Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then?
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you might be able to sneak in.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
We'll see, won't we?
Tell me how to get to the lab.
The safest way in is from the rear. First, you'll need to head north through the jungle. You'll come to a heliport used for...
He's still just worried about the damn
Pass
gun.
the heliport and continue
Fucking
north
Snake,
until you
bruh.
hit a large crevice. Descend into that area and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse. Make your way through the warehouse and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady. That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight.
She's
Right,
like, what
let's
the
get
fuck?
going.
Wait a minute.
What now?
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
Oh shit.
You'll never make it in your condition. It's a jungle out there. There's still an hour before dawn. It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night without a guide.
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
Of course you will.
That's it.
My orders are to provide you with information, nothing more.
She's a real snake charmer.
You look disappointed. All right then. I'll do something special for you.
He's like, oh shit.
I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie down.
Hey, that wasn't what I had in mind.
What's the matter?
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
Gonna get that?
She's right, Snake. You should get some sleep. Although in your condition, you really ought to be back in the ICU. Whenever you save the game and quit, you'll go to sleep. Sleeping allows you to gain back stamina naturally. Depending on how long you sleep, you may also recover naturally from sickness and injury. When you're tired or hurt, the best thing to do is just get some sleep. So do yourself a favor and take a nap. Doctor's orders, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I guess. Trying to tell me to quit? Save the game and go to bed? We've only just begun. Told you, man. Can't trust her. Wake up, Snake. Oh, shit.
What's the matter?
We're surrounded. I see 4 of them.
We've got company. It's the Ocelot unit.
Fucking Snake,
Let's get
dude.
out of here. Hurry. Don't forget your gear.
Got 4 enemies coming. But I'm still gonna stare at them boobies first.
We can use this to get to the basement. Damn it! Ocelot. I'll get past them on my bike. I'll call you later.
Okay, I'll keep them busy. Huh?
Don't go dying on me now.
Man knows what's important. Got him. Where they at?
I see him.
Oh shit. No. Point the other way, Snake. What's wrong with you?
I see him.
4 enemies left, come on. I know you can't resist. Come on. Really? Damn. Who is this guy? You guys got any ammo on you? Hold on. I don't know, man. I don't know. Ocelot's pretty slick. Hold on, I'm trying to loot your dudes real quick, and then I'll move on. Where are the rest of them at? No, don't do that. Come on, snake.
I see you!
What in the fuck are you doing, snake?
I see you!
You're not as good as in the previous games about just auto aiming at shit. I have to keep a note of that. Dude, you shot me in the dick. It's not cool. I didn't mean to do that, actually. I'm trying to shoot him in the face, but guess that works.
I see him!
What in the hell? Is he on the roof? Snake, go on the roof. He is on the roof. You son of a bitch. Alright, where's the last one? Come on. Don't hide now. Alright, one left. Come on, where you at? What am I? How am I wounded? I told you he shot me in the dick. That's so not cool. So what up, man? He's got to be on the far side. Don't touch the sides. Is that for taking a bullet out of your dick? I don't know. Suppressor. I don't really need a suppressor right now, but it's good to have one. He's got to be over here somewhere. That's the only place I haven't been. Yep, there he is. Who's there?
I see him!
There we go. There one left? Nope, that's it. Give me something. Yeah. I've heard it has a good soundtrack. That is what I've heard. Alright. We did the thing. The thing with the guy in the place, and I'll never forget it.
I've been waiting for this moment.
Why?
I owe you from the thing with the guy in the place, and I'll never forget it. That was our pleasure. I've never been to Belize.
That's it.
Exactly.
That's the stance. I don't think so.
Oh shit.
A female spy? This bitch is wearing perfume. Stay where you are. I've had enough of your judo.
I see you've got yourself a single-action army.
That's right. There'll be no accidents this time.
You call that an accident? Well, it wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been showing off.
What did you say?
It's a nice gun, I'll give you that. But the engraving gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever. Unless you were planning to auction it off as a collector's item. And you're forgetting one more very basic thing. You don't have what it takes to kill me.
Oh shit. Yep. Exactly what it is.
We'll see.
That thing only carries 6 shots. The Makarov carries 8. You have to get a feel for how many you have left. This is a high-class weapon. It's not meant for shooting people.
Damn! This isn't over yet.
Don't.
Why?
He's still young.
You'll regret stopping me. Damn it! I've got to get back before he does.
Well, let's get a damn move on then. Didn't I pick up? Do you not do the suppressor the same way in this one? It's also fucking different. How do you activate the suppressor? I don't even know. Oh, like that. That's amazing. Welcome to the jungle. That's a swamp. I didn't sign up for no swamp. There's damn gators in them waters. Can you swim? I hope so. For both of our sakes. Oh yeah, you can go underwater. Holy shit, you move slow in the water though. What's this all about? I see it. I know that's what you're calling me about.
Snake, are you there?
Eva,
Did you miss me?
did you make it without any trouble?
No one saw me.
So you're back with Vulcan.
In a matter of speaking.
What about the boss?
Yeah, she's here too.
Better be careful.
Thanks, I will. The boss and I get along pretty well, though. I guess we traitors have a lot in common.
Why would anyone want to defect? Betraying your country like that, I just don't get it.
Are you talking about the boss?
Why do you do it? Weren't you born and raised in America?
Yes, in a small rural town. I never even knew there were other countries, other cultures, other ways of thinking, until I went to work for the NSA. And one day, I'd found I'd lost faith in the things I'd been taking for granted.
What did you see? What was it that made you want to change sides?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
I saw the universe.
The universe?
The universe?
Not the actual universe. The universe as the intelligence community sees it. I realized that the gravity in this universe was holding me back. That's all. People and countries are both changed by their environment and by the times.
That sounds like what the boss was saying.
There's a world of difference between this country and America. But it's only a difference of position, a difference of perspective. Coming here made me realize something. Half of what I'd been told was a complete and utter lie. The other half was a conveniently constructed lie.
Where's the truth then?
It's hidden in the lies.
Are you lying too?
Who knows? I've been trained to make even the most severe falsehood sound like the honest truth. Weren't you?
No. I believe because I have to, even if it is a lie. That's part of my mission.
It's a lie.
Remember that. If you need me, give me a call on the radio. My frequency is 142.52. See ya.
Alright, so yeah, I see this here. It's like a tripwire. So we're just gonna crawl into that. I mean, it's not even really a tripwire, it's like a trip rope. And I haven't saved in a while. I need to save.
Do you want to save?
Yes, I do. That's why I called you. God. Idiot. Actually, you know what?
Snake, do you know the creature from the Black Lagoon?
Nope, never heard of it.
These
Damn it,
scientists are
Snake.
investigating a place deep in the Amazon called the Black Lagoon.
Why don't you
And they
know
get picked off
anything?
one after the other by this fishman thing. And there was this scene when the heroine is going for a swim and the creature sneaks up on her from underwater. Oh, I thought my heart was going to stop. I mean, of course, the 3D effects in It Came from Outer Space were a lot more intense, but...
It wouldn't be referring to you coming from outer space, would it?
How rude! Why do you say that?
Because no one on Earth could be as charming as you.
Fine, I'll just get to the point, Snake. Be careful of what's around you when you're in the water. Just imagining you swimming in those jungle rivers makes me think of you being attacked by a fish man.
I appreciate the concern.
Fishmen aren't the only things that'll attack you in the water. Really be careful out there.
Okay.
And don't be attacking any pretty girls going for a swim, either.
Are you calling me a fish man?
You started it.
Well, okay then. Anyways, guys, it's almost 11, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night since this is a good point to do it before we get into anything crazy like another hour's worth of cutscenes. So that's gonna be it for me for tonight, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful night and a good day tomorrow, and I hope to see you back here tomorrow night as we continue Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. So have a good night, guys, and I will see you then.